Story of my life. Guys, what is going on? Happy Friday. Yes, I'm dressed in the same things that I was dressed in for the last video. Why is that? Guys, when you're seeing this video, I will be back from my vacation. I had to record 2 back-to-back because I was going on vacation. We went to Whistler, Canada. Very exciting. I'll detail a little bit about the trip in the next video after this one. But yes, this one's being recorded pre-trip, and you will see this one post-trip. So, I'm gonna get started without further ado. Let's talk about what the topics are today. Guys, I was talking to Plumber, and me and Plumber are very close. We grew up together. The reason this topic is for today is because he kind of made me realize maybe I should talk about it. This whole journey that I'm on with Pokemon and like what I have, like it's nice to sit back and kind of reflect on like, how the heck did this happen? How did I get all this stuff? How did it go this direction? Why you can do this too? And like, what was my journey? And I kind of talked about it in like my first YouTube video, but I wanna tab back into having a conversation about how this kind of all went down and just to give you guys a little bit of insight into like my strategies and what I do, and you know, why is this always a revolving door, and why do I end up with another grail like, you know, once a month or something like that. I'm not the best to do this. I'm not the richest to do this. I don't have unlimited funds, but I'll tell you what, I pride myself in being pretty damn smart with facilitating and working off of what I have, turning trash into another man's treasure, and turning things that I consider trash into things that I consider gold. How do we do that? What are the outlets? Let's get started. Let's discuss a little bit about the video and the topic. But guys, before we do, what do I want you to do? Guys, enter into the giveaway between video 60 and 68. All you gotta do is like a video, comment on a video, help your boy out. It is a 6-pack booster bundle of Silver Tempest plus a 3-pack blister of Silver Tempest. Guys, enter the giveaway. I want you to win this stuff. I'll ship it on me. How do you win? Do what I just said, which is comment on the video and like the video. I'll enter you into the wheel spin. I'll spin the wheel. I'll show you a video of full transparency. The winner, when I announce it, you got to be watching the video that it's out. I don't care if you got 10 videos to claim it is really how I do things. But I announce it on the video. I don't really mention it again. Like, a giveaway is free, but like, I'm not going to beg you to take my stuff for free. So if you're here for the long haul, you like my content, that's how you win it. Guys, go ahead and enter in. I'll enter the wheel spin. The winner can just DM me on Instagram. I will ship it out. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get started. Guys, I'm very blessed. I'm very fortunate. I reflect a lot on my journey in this hobby, my journey with my full-time job, my beautiful wife, my life, you know, my house. Like, I'm a happy guy, all right? I have a great family, and those support systems kind of like what keeps me motivated and keeps me going, because I want to build another great family myself, and kind of use the traditions that my wife's family uses, and you know, the things that my mother taught me and my father taught me, and you know, just kind of life is good, right? And I'm not somebody who's like on the you know, sad spectrum. Like, I try to instill this happiness into others, but Pokemon is a lot of my happiness. And let's talk about how I kind of have gotten to the point in Pokemon where I'm not going to say that I'm content, because I'm not a content human. I'm never content, but I'm pretty damn happy, I'll be honest with you. So how do we do things? Guys, the start of everything is you need to yield as much as you can out of what you have. So what's important about that? What the heck do I mean? Guys, one thing that I do, I'm gonna show you. All right, guys, see this box right here? This is everything. This is stuff that's loading, but I'll get to that point. This is everything that I have on eBay right now, all right? If there's cards that I don't think I can really vend, and like, you know, look, they're gonna sell, right? But they're gonna take up case space, and I'd rather vend things that move fast. This is stuff, I like to sell stuff all the time. I don't mind paying taxes on eBay if I have to, but box one, I keep everything that's on eBay in this box. If it sells, I'm gonna put this kind of back, but if it sells on eBay, I go ahead and put it in another box that it's sold, and then I ship it out, try to ship things out fast. I have a 3D thermal, or whatever, I have a thermal printer so I can print labels from eBay. It's very easy. Guys, I take these lots and these crap cards that people don't want, and you know, I buy them at good percentages because people don't want them. And honestly, I post them on eBay. You could sell in TCG Player. I've heard that's a better way to do it, but they're not accepting new applicants, and I was thinking about getting into it, and I do things on eBay. And this video is really about how I do things. So I don't care if TCG is better. Don't bring it up to me. eBay's fun. This is all stuff that's loading to go onto eBay, right? Honestly, what you don't realize about eBay is that their seller network and customer base is so large. You're selling things you wouldn't even imagine. And it's better than just sitting there rotting because you're not getting the best price for it. Guys, sell everything. Just sell it all. Stop letting things sit in your inventory. Stop letting things sit at your house. Stop letting things fill up space. I am such an ergonomic person when it comes to, I don't like big bulky boxes. I've said this before. I like clean booster boxes. I like, slabs that have a lot of condensed value to them. I like raw cards that are, you get what I'm trying to say. I like less space, more value, more bang for your buck. So what's important about that? Guys, when I use eBay, all right, I sell cards on eBay and then I don't put that money into my bank. I leave it on eBay because eBay has a little fund that you can leave it in. And then guys, I snipe on eBay. I have videos on my Instagram. Go check them out about how to snipe on eBay. Buy it now, newly listed. Search just Pokemon. Why would you just search Pokemon? Because the Pokemon category is getting searched it's getting posted constantly. People aren't posting Charizard VMAX from the UPC in a PSA 10. Like, it's there, but they're all like, they've been sitting there dead for a while. You want to search the Pokemon category because people are posting the category all the time. That is your better chance to snipe Pokemon cards. Newly listed, buy it now. If you're like me in the US only. I've done videos on this, I'm very serious. But like, now that my YouTube audience has kind of grown a little bit, I want to tell more of you about it. I snipe cards on eBay when I sell the junk that I don't want. I put it on eBay and I sell it. Yes, some of it's junk. I have my master sets filled, but I don't love every single Pokemon card, all right? So I'll sell this stuff. When it sells and I have this stuff in a fund, what do? I buy more stuff. And then maybe that stuff goes into my vending inventory. Maybe it's just another eBay quick flip. Maybe I want to keep it for my personal collection. But eBay is a tool that should always be running and moving as a motor all the time. And one thing I am instilling in myself a lot deeper in 2026 is I'm always keeping online sales moving. Online sales are freaking goated. I'm doing Instagram sales, guys. You can do Instagram sales. Why is Instagram sales important? Because it is a connection to your network and you can communicate with the people. I don't post videos on eBay because you can't. I could post videos on Instagram and maybe I post a meme or a funny piece of content and somebody likes my content. And then they could talk to me when I'm selling a card. Maybe they want to buy the card from me. Like, I buy cards from people because I want to buy cards from them, or I buy cards from people because I want the card. This whole network flow, it all is connected, guys. That's the power of social media. The YouTube channel, I love to explain the journey to you guys, but it's also, go over to my Instagram. You want to see the cards I have for sale? I always have them up, right? Go over to my eBay. You want to see the cards that I have for sale? I always have them up. Come to a show. I put all my stuff out that I vend all the time. And if you come up to me and you say like, hey, I saw you on social media, I'll give you a deal every time. Just let me know and I'll hook you up. I promise you that. But guys, back into really the topic of the sentence. Keep it moving. Stop sitting on inventory. Keep things selling. Put it online. Post it. Don't let it just sit and rot. And then when you see an opportunity, strike. Guys, I have friends who are, Pokeballers and Pokemillionaires, and guys, honestly, like, we're friends since before they were doing that. And they get some crazy stuff, and if I want it, I'll pay 100% market if they take some trade, right? Make it happen with people that you trust. I'm not PayPaling, Joe Schmo 17 G's to send me a Lugia because it's 17.5 and I can make $500, a first edition PSA 9 Lugia. No, I'm trading with friends that are at my house because it's safe and it's the right way to do things. So that's how I do things. I keep it moving, guys. I really, really keep it moving. I'm trying to think about like what else, like this, I started from nothing. I really had nothing. And like my old display was like a Vivid Voltage box, a Battle Styles blister, and like an Urshifu V box from Target. That's how my sealed collection started. You just have to keep rolling and snowballing and, don't take money out of the business unless you need it on that sense. Like it is all a business. It really is. But if you treat it like a business and keep it compartmentalized from your personal, you're going to be all right. And that's how I do things, guys. I just want to get a little bit into it. I could expand on this topic so much more. I could go deeper into, a lot about how I do things. But that's kind of how I do things. Let's talk a little bit more about like what my mindset is with grails, because that's something that's part of my story too. Guys, I always will move what I have for grails. If I like stuff in this hobby. I'm not just a flipper reseller. Sure, I make some money doing it, but it usually goes back into what I like to collect. Like, you know, sure, will Plumber come over and, you know, put a toilet in for a booster box? Absolutely. And that'll happen sometimes, but that takes it directly out. Will I trade the farm to get a first edition BGS 9 Charizard? You bet your ass I will. Would I trade my Jungle Box, Team Up Box, Cosmic Box to get a base set booster box? You bet your ass I will. Would I trade my Jungle Box and my Lugia, put in a little cash to get a base set box? You bet your ass I will. I always want to move up, and I want to collect what I want to collect. I'm very focused on the base set box. I was focused on the BGS 9 first edition Zard. I wanted to upgrade that forever. I had an 8.5. It looked weird with the 9s. My buddy had the 9. The deal was comfortable. All right? Did I lose a little money on the deal? Yeah, I did. Full transparency. I lost a little money on the deal. But I was safe. And you pay for the price of safety. All right? Did I lose probably 10% on 10, what was it? Yeah, probably like 15% that I lose off the top. Yeah, it went down a little bit. But it's still first edition Zard and it'll stay. But that's not my point. Chase your grails, get your grails. You don't lose money unless you sell something. So there's no way I'm selling this. Like, it's okay that it went down a little bit. I don't really care. I wasn't gonna recognize gains anyways. Guys, same applies for the Lugia. Like, it's the same kind of stuff, right? Chase your grails, get your grails. If you love this hobby like I love this hobby, get what you like. I love booster boxes, I love sealed, but I also love my cards and I love grails. So, you know, as much as I collect sealed and I have a ton of sealed, I also still have a passion for, I love my slabs, and sometimes they become kind of your personality, what you do. Guys, that's just a little bit how I do things. I hope you enjoyed like kind of the back to basics video idea here. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And that is today's video. Guys, I can't thank you enough. It's been a fun journey. I can't believe we're like mid-60s on the videos here. I love recording these YouTube videos. I love editing them. I love sharing with you guys how I do things. Thanks so much for just joining me in on my journey. And you know, I'm excited to share as we grow more and we keep going with things. Maybe we'll do some collabs soon, get moving with some people, do some content with some homies, if you will. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Like I said, you know, I'll detail my trip and where I went when I get, you know, after this video, we'll talk about it. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. Nicky Cards, out.